I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing Week 11 of the NFL Madden League, Season 13, 2018. I'm online coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Eagles at home, taking on the Atlanta Falcons. This is a big game coming up for us. So we're trying to get enough wins so we can hopefully make the postseason. It's not here yet, but we're in week 11, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so as we do every other season, we always try to squeeze 8 wins in. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
Running free. It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman, fresh off 100 yards a week ago. Coming up, we'll see the visiting Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator, and sometimes that can just really make you mad and more determined the next time out.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
Not only does he look the part, he plays it as well. Tall, prototypical-looking pocket passer with better athletic ability than what people think, gets outside of the pocket and makes big plays downfield.
What's going on, MC Eagles? What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Week 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Right,
give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
3 right now.
To throw, it's Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
We'll take that hit. That's all.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Going down the field. Pronto.
Wentz now on 1st down. The reason they're here, no doubt, is his big performance in the NFC title game, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl.
Hurry up offense going down the field. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's see what we're going to do. What we're going to do.
Throwing on first is
right there. Get him.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Hurry up offense.
10 more there and another first down.
Okay, we're going for 8 wins. We're trying to make the playoffs.
First down.
Let's go.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Goes for 24 yards.
That's what I'm talking about. Already.
That means it's just a
there we
single
go.
high safety.
Give me that. Let's go.
The outside part of the field.
We admit
Help is going to be a little bit
turn
late
up,
getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it first and goal at the 6.
There we go.
Wins to throw again. He had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
Right across the middle.
Second down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends.
We're in year 13.
We've seen in recent years.
This is season 13. Yeah, I've done 13
line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Technically, it would be year 13. But I've done all the years on all the games. Madden 17, 18, I've done tons of franchise modes. Of course, you know that it's all on my channel, all the years. We won a Super Bowl in year 4.
Now, Wentz again. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Time to see how Atlanta will line up defensively. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Pats.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
7th play coming now on this opening drive. This is third and goal.
This is year 2. Yeah, I'm in year 2 of this match.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Got him in.
Touchdown, That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man.
Touchdown.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. In there, Carson Wentz.
Score on the opening drive.
Zach Ertz, let's go Eagles.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely
in the end zone.
A lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, I'm in year 2, MC Eagles, year 2.
So that drive
on this Madden 19, I've done 2 years.
And it was capped off by an Eagles
Madden 18, I think I did like 4 years. 4 or 5 years. And in Madden 17, I did, I think 3 seasons.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. for the first time with Devontae Freeman. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
He was drafted in 09. What are you talking about? Drafted 09. Yeah, he came off the bench when Michael
second
Vick
down,
was
here's
cut
Ryan.
from the team.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
When Michael Vick was cut from the team, that's when Matt Ryan came off the bench. Matt Ryan was the backup for Michael Vick in 2007.
The defensive side of the ball.
Most people don't know that.
It's quite a unit.
Matt
Number
Ryan
one
sat
in
on
the
the bench
NFL against the pass.
behind Michael Vick.
This is such a good
Matt
unit.
Ryan was great anyway. You know, I ain't taking nothing with Matt Ryan. You know what I mean? I like Matt Ryan.
Passes, see if they can generate some run
Matt
after the
Ryan's the
catch.
truth. He's a very good quarterback for Atlanta.
So after the
I
second
would've
down
took him on the
incompletion,
Eagles.
they'll come up
When he
now
was behind
against the
Michael Vick,
third
I
and
would have took
6.
him as our starter for Philly. I like Matt Ryan. He's a good
From the
quarterback,
shotgun,
man.
Ryan. And finding the tight end.
Matt Ryan's a good quarterback. Matter of fact, he's from Philadelphia.
40-yard line.
He's from Exton.
Good defense holds
He's
him
from
to only a
Exton,
yard.
PA.
It'll be fourth down.
But yeah,
There's
Matt
an
Ryan
example
is from
of good
Philly.
situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was.
Yeah, he's getting old
The
now.
down
He's
and
been out
distance
since
and made
2000.
sure
Yeah,
they
man.
didn't get anywhere near that. Bring that fourth down.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
sniffing out that
we're
mark.
a young
One of them
forever.
get close to there, and now
We gotta get
likely
old.
3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied
what
to
I
the
mean? We
football,
gotta get
got
old,
to it, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Wentz and the Eagles
Gotta get
now with
old,
a
man.
1st and 10 at their own
You know what I mean?
20-yard line.
If you're alive from one time to another, yeah, it means you're
Now
gotta get old.
Wentz.
Oh, there we go.
And he's
There we
brought
go.
down
Got him.
for a good gain.
Got him. Yeah, Matt Ryan's from Exton, PA, by the way. Yes, I know. Yeah, that's right. He's from Philly. Most people don't know that. I didn't know that. Until they was
Wentz
talking
now
about the
on
history. I
first
didn't know
down.
that.
And the Falcons get there.
Yeah,
the
man,
Falcons get the
Matt
sack.
Ryan
Down
is
he
from the
goes.
suburban part of
Tech
Philly.
McKinley in there to
Exton,
drop
PA.
it
I used to live
for
out
his
there.
5th sack of the
He's
year.
from Exton, PA, Chester County. Yup.
Wentz to throw on second down. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Yup.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Matt Ryan was
They get
good,
14 back,
but he
but it
wasn't
leads down
drafted
to a
by the
third
Eagles.
down.
I think he was drafted by Atlanta. He was a second-string quarterback under Michael Vick. And when Michael Vick got in trouble with the Dogs,
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he connects with Ertz.
Michael Vick got in trouble
And
in
he's going to have
2007
the first down
with the
yardage
Dogs
as
stuff.
he's
He was
down
doing
at
the
about
dog
the
fight stuff.
30-yard line.
So Michael Vick got in
A
trouble, so
nice
they took
gain
Matt
of
Ryan off
21
the bench.
yards.
And
Someone
Atlanta
sharp
been
in
good
this
ever
game.
since.
I mean, a touchdown pass in the first
You
drive,
know,
he
so
comes right back, and
Matt
he's
Ryan
slinging
was
it around
really a
really
starter,
well here.
man.
Really
He was
nice
sitting
throw
on the
there
bench
to
as a
pick up the
starter,
first
man.
down. You
I
kind of
don't
just
know if he was
feel
a second
laser
round
focus and confidence
Third
about
round
him.
pick, but
And I
Matt
think
Ryan
we
is
saw
a good
that this
quarterback,
week
and I'll
when
take
talking to him and the
I'll
coaches. They
take
felt good
any
about his
day.
performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Secretly an Eagles fan and rooted for them after he lost again. Yeah, you said you
Wentz
wanted
going to lead his guys up 1st and 10.
Yeah,
And he's 4
Eagle
for 4
fan, yeah.
now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Into the red zone. Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He
Well,
could be
certainly
secretly
appears
an
that
Eagle
they're going to try
fan.
and keep getting him
You know
to
what I mean?
football. That's the third
you
time
have a
they've
lot of
looked in his
people in PA
direction.
that's not Philly
Unfortunately,
fans.
haven't completed one
I
yet,
met a lot of
but I'm not
guys,
sure they're going to
in
shy away
Philadelphia
from him. They feel like they've got something
they're
there
not
they
a
want to
Philadelphia fan.
capitalize
I
on.
think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
And he went to Boston, Massachusetts. That's how it worked. And then he was drafted or selected by Atlanta.
Now Wentz on third down. He's got Adams.
There we go.
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Yeah, Boston College. I like Boston College.
Again, it's Wentz. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Zach Ertz
Good.
with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Good
And
play,
the
boy. Let's
Eagles
go.
add on to their lead.
Let's go. Time to get the wins up.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow it down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to really try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
All right.
Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Hey, MC Eagles, what you think about NHL 19? What you think about hockey, man? That new hockey joint dropping out. What you think about that, man? It look hot to me. What you think about it? NHL 19, man. What you think?
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And that is incomplete here.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that is incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Wentz going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wentz now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1 quarter down. It's the Eagles with the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Let's talk about that. You are right. The Bucs in week 1. Jameis Winston is at 3rd string, man. They got a new quarterback for Tampa Bay. He's pretty good, man. When I played on the Maxi game, Madden 19,
now wins.
He's nice.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Philly better keep their eyes open, man. Tampa Bay.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
Big breakout.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down,
keep their eyes open.
Reaching the 8-yard line.
We got a big game this Sunday at 1 o'clock.
A very solid gain of 27.
It's a huge game. I think
can
it's a
certainly
good
move
game.
quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
No big game.
Now we have Wentz here, still down on the ground.
Carson Wentz?
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Oh, man. Damn, he got hurt. Carson Wentz got hurt. Oh, week 11. He got hurt. Oh, no way. Oh, that is not what I needed. Damn it. Carson Wentz is hurt, man. It looks pretty serious. He ran out.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even
it don't
further.
Look good. He just got hurt, man.
A first throw for the backup Foles. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now Foles. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of the game.
He's okay. He's not bad either. I heard him.
He catches it well.
He's
not bad. Who's the starter? You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
I know they got a starter.
Puts this one through. And they will move up by 10 now.
And the starter's kind of good.
That
the
drive
starter quarterback is kind of good.
Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah,
well, they got a nice starter, man. It's going to be a heck of a game this Sunday at 1 o'clock.
That situation, right? Made him kick the field goal.
Philly at Tampa Bay, you know I'll be watching.
But that feels a whole lot better.
I was watching Thursday night football last week. Good game.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
It was a rematch of last year's NFC divisional round, you know?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It was defensive game, but it was
Atlanta
good.
now coming out on the field. I guess they feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. We're now going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But we're going to see this Sunday at Tampa Bay, I'll tell you that.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And Freeman lost the football.
It's going to be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it. Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, 1 o'clock.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
I've been waiting for that matchup.
Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Yeah,
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here's Ryan. And it's complete. Cooper. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Reminded me of the NFC game.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
The NFC game was good last year, man.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction. I was able to track the ball in another.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for him?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
There you go.
Sense, doesn't it?
Here's Matt Boxer now. He's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
There we go. All right, that's cool.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Here's Nick Foles as he heads back out to work. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls.
Let's go!
And he's going to get this
inside
the 30.
He
got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's go! Oh, light them up, light them up.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz.
Boy, we're on the move now. We're on the move now.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Here's Foles. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
What are we at, 3rd and 10?
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. About 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. After the interception, here's Ryan. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Again, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. To throw is Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Throwing again, Ryan. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. It cost himself some yardage there.
Offense.
And that'll set him back 5. The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. Ryan will throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on his last 7 straight passes. To throw again is Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Point after here coming up. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Nick Foles gearing up again here to go on offense. He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the 2nd quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. But, oh, yeah, that's right, winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
And they've got that lead so far. 1 interception for him, no touchdown. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Ready,
Now Ryan on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. It's caught over the middle. he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Cam Newton's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll skip over to Louisiana. Check on the Saints at home in New Orleans. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. D.D. Westbrook, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. The Jets continue to struggle as they finish off the first half of the year winless at 0-8. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Ryan firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. A spin. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's Ryan to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now it's Ryan. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, Ryan. He's got Sanu. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. As his guys are in for 6. And the Falcons have broken our tie. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And along with the rest of his offensive mates, here comes Zach Ertz. And he's proving again why tight ends can be so valuable in this league. He's over 150 yards.
They just continually create mismatches because of their body frame, their athletic ability. You put a little guy out.
Okay, we're going to put what's our next guy? Nate Stufffield, he's coming in. There we go. And Nick Foles, I don't know how long he's going to be out. Medical injury. A ruptured disc. Damn. That's not good. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is, all right.
Small corner, they can often overpower them. You put a bigger linebacker on them, they'll run by them. You name it, they almost have the last move if this were a chess game. That's why they're so valuable.
Nate Stufffield, let's see what life he gives Philadelphia, our third string quarterback. I liked him a season ago. We're going to see what he does.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Stufffield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure ball in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 35.
He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 12 yards and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now let's go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Freeman again. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw. And there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. He's back to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Keeping your head about you in this situation. No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll go with a keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Watch him now, Barney.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Down to 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for Atlanta, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.